Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to Reiki Healing Wellness Studio by Neha Baluja. I'm very grateful for your time today. And today's video is all about self-care. And the very first thing I teach in self-care classes is practicing gratitude and making it a part of your life. So let's get started. So, what do you mean by gratitude? If I ask you, you would say gratitude means saying thank you, right? When I talk about gratitude, it's a conscious appreciation of the positive aspects of life. You are saying thank you, but with a deeper meaning. You are conscious about saying thank you. You are feeling the emotions while saying thank you. It's often expressed through acknowledging others' contributions, right? We all live in a society, but we tend to forget the importance of other people's in our lives and we take them for granted. So, when we practice gratitude, it's very important to acknowledge other people's contribution in your lives, be it your mother, sister, wife, husband, your in laws, the strangers. Now, when you woke up this morning, did you say thank you, universe, for giving me this day? I'm sure many of you didn't say thank you, right? Because you feel it's an obligation for the universe to wake you up, right? You take these simple things for granted. Did you say thank you to your mother or your cook who prepared your meal today? No, right? Because you feel it's an obligation, it's their duty, right? So it doesn't make sense to say a thank you to them. And what happens is that you feel of well-being in your life, right? Because when you are not expressing your emotions, then what happens is in return you also don't get gratitude back, right? It's a two-way process. When you say thank you to others, other people also get an opportunity to say thank you to you, right? So gratitude is a broader concept. Now let's talk about what are the benefits of gratitude. So it strengthens relationships, it fosters empathy and promotes emotional regulation. Like I said, when you start saying thank you to your wife, and you don't feel it's a duty just to cook or it's her obligation, she will feel so happy and she would want to do more for you, right? So it's at the end of the day, it will strengthen your relationship. If you start saying thank you to your parents, right, they would also want to do more for you. Or they would at least have that smile on their face that their children recognize their efforts, right? Then, when I talk about the physical benefits, it improves your sleep quality. You know, at the end of the day, when you feel that you've made someone smile, right? When you've made someone happy, by just saying a thank you will get a satisfaction inside you, right? And no way you can get that satisfaction by enjoying high end luxuries, by making more money. You know, it's it's how the universe operates. It operates on the law of love, right? Giving and receiving. So when you say gratitude, universe feels happy that yes, this person is acknowledging other people's contribution in their lives and is also acknowledging my contribution to create this entity. So the universe brings more to you, right? And of course it has mental benefits. It enhances your mood, it releases endorphins, right? It reduces your anxiety. You have mental clarity in your life. It increases your resilience. And there are many, many more benefits of expressing gratitude. Now, let's talk about practicing gratitude daily. So, I teach my clients in self care classes to first and foremost start practicing gratitude every day. Whenever you get a chance, be it morning, noon, night, late night, take a notebook and write a journal. Okay, it's not that difficult. Every day you are on your laptop, you're doing work, right? Even when you don't feel like, you still do because you get money in return, right? But what happens when you practice gratitude? You get support from others as well. You get a lot of content in your life in return. You feel satisfied at the end of the day. So when you engage daily, whether by writing a gratitude journal or by expressing it verbally, right? If you are an expressive person, that's really good. You should express more often to people. And if you are an introvert, you don't like saying things directly, then maybe you can take support of e-cards or a bouquet of flowers or something, to that special one in your life, so that they feel special. And I would urge you to start practicing gratitude rather than expecting others to say thank you to you. You start saying thank you to others, and then you see how miraculously your life changes. Your emotions are heightened to a level where you don't feel anxious anymore. You start receiving good things in your life because your vibration changes instantly, right? And when you join my self healing classes, you learn more about how to invoke that empathy within yourself, because it's really important to invoke empathy inside you for the survival of the planet, right? Now, what happens is sometimes people are going through layoffs or maybe a divorce or something major, and they say that now is not the right time to practice gratitude. So I'll do it later on. But the irony is that this time is the right time to practice gratitude, because it will change your situation and give you a lot of strength to face any challenges in your life, right? So, whenever you are in the deepest of your downfall, start practicing gratitude. It's the right time to thank the universe for everything. If someone has done something wrong to you, very difficult to say thank you, right? You may just want to kill the other person, right? But can you try this experiment? Can you say thank you? For example, if you are terminated, say thank you. It's difficult, right? To even think, because you're going through so many emotions, anger, blame, criticism, procrastination, and it's difficult to say thank you in those moments, right? But can you try this experiment once and tell me how you felt? Because when we forgive others, right, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because we deserve peace, right? And when you start saying thank you to each and every aspect of your life changes completely, you know, and it gives you that confidence to restart in life. If you're going through tough situations, it will give you the strength, and God will guide you. But you have to give this back to the universe. You have to feel gratitude. You have to, just not by a formality you're saying thank you, but you are feeling those emotions, right? It's a more meaningful concept to you rather than just a habit. Okay. Now let's talk about gratitude journals. So there was a time when I was going through my lows, and I actually got a diary and started writing 5 statements a day, and very peculiar things like I'm thankful for this day, thankful for the oxygen, water, electricity. Now, most of us don't realize that if we don't have these things in our life, how will our day go? But because we get these things for free, oxygen we get for free, sunlight we get for free, we don't say thank you. And does it sound meaningful or practical to say thank you to sunlight and oxygen? No, right? But our subconscious mind gives signals to the universe that this person is worthy of receiving more. Okay. So, gratitude journal will help you track the daily thankful moments. So, for example, your day is going very bad, right? Rather than saying now is not the time to practice gratitude, you start right now. Okay. When you start right now, a shift happens in your mood. Okay. Your vibration changes, right? And the universe comes together and brings all the positive circumstances in your life, right? And of course, saying thank you doesn't involve paying taxes, right? You don't have to pay taxes to say thank you. And thank God that we don't have to, right? Now, let's talk about a simple gratitude journal. So, there are a few people, a few clients of mine who don't get time actually. They are working for long hours. And what I tell them is that you work on Excel, right? You just create an Excel for yourself. Put the date in one column, put the person's name whom you're grateful for, and then you write down the reason why you're grateful for. It's as simple as that. Create an Excel if you're working on laptop, right? If you can take a diary, that's even better, because when you write it with your own hands, you get all sorts of emotions. Your pen, your hand, everything is connected, right? So you feel a bit more emotions, right? And third thing is, you can download any app on your phone. You have gratitude journals, but start doing it. The idea is to start, and start right now, because it's never too late to change your situation, right? So I hope that this video will inspire you to make it a habit. Like you brush your teeth, you charge your phone, you also write gratitude journal, at least 5 statements to begin with. Okay, and then I talk about the challenges in gratitude. So, what happens is, because we are patterned in such a way that our mind will tell us, hey, this is ridiculous. Uh, I don't have time. Minds are trained in such a way that we tend to ignore the simplest but most powerful exercises. So, this is one of the most simplest and powerful exercises that can have a lot more positive impact in your life if you recognize its importance. Now, there are some common barriers which you'll face when you start practicing gratitude. It's like when you go on the road to spirituality, you face some hurdles. Similarly, gratitude is equal to spirituality. So you'll face some hurdles, okay? Be prepared for that. You'll feel overwhelmed, you'll feel negative, you'll have negative self-talk. You'll say to yourself, I don't have time, this doesn't make sense, now is not the right time, right? You'll feel a lot of emotions, difficult emotions. There would be times when you would not want to talk about how you're feeling, right? And that those kind of situations will stop you from expressing gratitude. But recognizing these barriers is the first step to overcome them. Always remember, okay? My suggestion to you is, please say thank you to yourself first for doing so much. You're doing so much for yourself, for your family, but you don't say thank you to yourself. Once you come to a level where you feel that I am grateful enough for myself, right? Start giving this to others. Start saying thank you to others. Okay, start with yourself. And in the meanwhile, if you can start saying thank you to other people also, I mean, it's a wonderful thing, right? You don't really recognize how much other people want um thank you from you. It's just a simple word for you, right? But consider, your wife will feel so good when you say thank you to her, right? She would want to do more for you. She would want to, give her best to you, right? Similarly, give thank yous to your parents, to your friends, to a stranger who has given you a cue, maybe. And when you start doing these things, then trust me, your life starts changing. And it doesn't take time to change, it starts changing right now. And when I say right now, what are the things that starts changing immediately? First is your health, your mental health, then your physical health, and then your actions. And whatever actions you do, you get them in return, right? Please practice gratitude. It's a very important exercise for you all. And last, I would just like to say, to keep it short, Incorporating gratitude into daily life enhances mental well being and fosters greater appreciation of life. At the end of the life, if you are satisfied, you have no regrets, you've lived the life. Otherwise, you've just struggled life. You've not lived it, right? So just start with small steps to develop this habit consistently. And I always say, pray, thank, and trust. Okay? You need to trust that when you say thank you, it is going to give you a positive impact. But you don't have to chase, or you don't have to simply say out of greed that you will get this in return. You just simply have to follow the process of making gratitude a part of your life, and then you see the changes. So I hope you like this video, and I'm offering 150 free counseling sessions to people who are in need at this time. I know a lot of layoffs are happening, a lot of people going through health issues, emotional issues, relationship issues. If me as a person can bring a smile on your face, I am grateful for this life. So if you guys want to get in touch with me, please do not hesitate or think I'm not charging you right now. And even if I charge, I'm not going to charge you that much because I know I have come through all these challenges myself. But I have also sought counseling, and it has really helped me shape who I am today. And last but not the least, I would like to say thank you for each one of you for your precious time to watch this video, and I hope you will share it with your loved ones. So have a great day, and thank you and namaste.